What happened to the bikes that were sent back to Norton Motorcycles? Catch you inside.
RevelatorAlf.
Hello, welcome to RevelatorAlf. Hope you're enjoying the channel and the series of videos. Please like, share, subscribe, leave those comments below. Check out the website RevelatorAlf.com. Click that bell next to the subscribe button for all future videos. So in this video I'm talking about the rumours that motorcycles that were at Norton Motorcycles or that were sent back to Norton Motorcycles from owners either disappeared or were stripped of their parts. And needed to make other parts as well. Now, there are lots of rumours, lots of eyes on and fingers being pointed at the top of the company, Stuart Garner in particular, and how the company was led and how it was managed. But actually, what has come to light since then, I've received various comments and emails from individuals indicating that the culture within the company itself wasn't actually the kind of culture that you would expect from a professional company. We have salespeople involved in engineering roles that don't really know anything about engineering. We have people within engineering departments who are not really sticking to strict quality control. And we have the shop floor that is not really being held to account in terms of quality control, but also in practices. It would appear that right from the very top all the way through the company structure that there wasn't any strict guidance on how things should operate, how things should be made, but also how people should be acting. Now, this question of whether motorcycles were indeed raped, in inverted commas, has come to light, and there are more and more stories of people either losing their money, motorcycles completely disappearing, or skeletons of motorcycles have been left there, and then either parts being sent off to other motorcycles. Now, we're not talking about $200 or $300 pound items here. We're talking over £40,000 for their superbike, the V4SS. But we're not just talking about the top of the range motorcycles, we're talking about all motorcycles that were put in to the company to have some work done, or any motorcycles that were pre-ordered that they would just be sent out that suddenly disappeared, or indeed motorcycles that were paid for, deposits paid for, that people will not get their money back, or so it would appear. Now, that is being investigated, of course, but we've got to question actually what was the practice of the shop floor, and were they told to do this from above, and themselves weren't no red flags raised when this was going on? You know, who was actually questioning this? Who was actually saying, look, this is wrong, we should not be doing that? Now, if we separate the issue of raping parts from one vehicle to another, if we consider, let's say, a company that has a fleet of vehicles, well, this is standard practice in terms of you have a fleet of vehicles and you might have another couple of vehicles that act as donors for the other vehicles, donor parts. Until they can get the new parts in, they'll just take a part off another running vehicle, just to put it on the other one, just so they can keep it running, if they're all of the same model, of course. That's the standard practice, but not in this case, not when you have motorcycles of different owners. They're all owned by different parties, they're all at different stages of age, condition, repair, and you can't be just taking one part from one motorcycle and putting it onto another. Apparently this is what happened. Now, how long this has been going on for, we don't know. Was it only happening right towards the very end when the company was really getting into serious financial trouble, whether the cash flow was really starting to dry up? Was there desperation within the ranks of the company to say, okay, we just need to do this? Who knows? But the fact of the matter is, more and more of this activity appears to have been going on. So we say, whilst the fingers were being pointed at the top, it appears that at the lower end things were going on as well. Perhaps in the fullness of time we will find out exactly what has gone on and what sort of practices were being employed, and who was given the direction to start stripping parts from different motorcycles and put those onto other ones. We don't know as yet. I mean, it could all come out in the wash. I'm sure in the fullness of time we will find out. But to say, there are strong rumours coming out that this was not just an individual case. This was not just an isolated incident of one or two owners of motorcycles. This was been happening right across the board, and certainly into the run-up when the company went into administration. This hasn't been confirmed. We don't know if it's true. We don't know how culpable, how complicit the guys on the shop floor were, and how much pressure they were under from the management. So the question is then, well then, who is liable for this? Who was liable for all of those motorcycles and those parts that were lost, and who is going to be liable to then repay the customers of those motorcycles? Well, I don't think it's going to be individuals, any workers. It will actually come down to the company and whether the administrators can pay those creditors, the people who had their motorcycles in Norton being serviced, let's say, or had already ordered them, whether that money can be sent back, whether those motorcycles can be sent back. But let's face it, if you are an owner of a Norton motorcycle and you had it there and then you lost it, it's going to be a very sour taste in the mouth, a very bitter pill to swallow, even if you can get some kind of money back, or even a motorcycle back to ride around again. Even if you can, even if it can be done. I mean, who knows? But anyway, look, if we hear more of this, we'll let you know. If you have any other information about this, let us know. So lots of more rumours are coming out on this very thing today. So we shall see. So I'm still getting comments, still getting emails from people saying that this is all uncorroborated stories, of course. So I can't actually say this was definitely going on, but there's strong rumours that it was, which is a real worry. I'm sure you would agree. Anyway, please like, share, subscribe with the video. Leave your comments below. Let us know if you know of anything that was going on there as well. And check out the website RevelatorAlf.com and click the bell next to the subscribe button for all future videos. Bye now.